Well, he's about as popular as a multi-millionaire when you're a broke, because this bloke's just tipping winners left, right and centre. Declared gold standard the whole way through.
We got the cash.
I tell you what he is now? He's a real player in the Golden Rose.
Yeah, really. Really.
He's a real player.
He'll run out a strong 1400 metres. Just going to get better and improve as the distance gets further. But he was ultra impressive on Saturday. We finally saw him put it all together, and that's what we've been waiting for.
I know we're a while out, but Minari, gold standard. Then I think it's a gap to the others.
Yeah, look, they certainly look the two to beat. Hugely impressive Minari, wasn't he? Going to take a lot to turn around from him.
He does. He looks like your athletic ability, but he's built like me. And he's just, isn't he? He's a big boy, isn't he?
Yeah, brilliant to see.
Right, let's have a look at Saturday. Big meeting at Randwick on Saturday. The T-Rose, and I imagine this girl's heading towards an Oaks campaign.
Yeah, no.
The Pandemonium.
Pandemonium. Look, she's first off the flight stakes would be the #1 aim. I wouldn't rule out the Oaks. She's lovely. She will get distance. So that'd be the only knock on her on Saturday. She's dropping back from a mile to 1400 metres. But her natural racing pattern, she's good high cruising speed. Her 2 wins have been very good, although in lesser grade. She's beat the boys. I think the times, particularly at Warwick Farm that day, were very good. So a lot of upside about her. Comes through a different form line from some of those fillies. Will they see out a high pressure race? Like we know she gets a strong 1400. She's fit and well, and we're delighted with her. So whether it's this start, the main aim's the flight stakes.
Your jockey, he's not really informed, Josh Parr. He just keeps getting interviewed.
He's riding great at the moment, and great to see. Josh is a brilliant guy. He's
a lot better bloke than his brother-in-law.
They're both working hard for us, both getting great results. So pleasing to see.
Josh is a better golfer. He's a better jockey. Poor old Timmy Clark. He was kind of like now his missus is now arguing because the brother's a better rider.
I'm sure they're both having a good patch.
What about Ecuador? He goes round. Tough ask, I suppose. Winks.
Yeah. Look, it's this is a nice lead-up race for him going towards the Epsom. Look, last start he probably raced a little bit flatter than what we were expecting, but just showed he was looking for that bit further. So 1600 will suit, but how do you tip against Winks? What
about the one that you look good in, the shorts? You're a shorts man.
Yeah, no, shorts man. Well, look, delighted with English. Yeah, she's done really well. A couple of nice trials. Tricky draw, barrier 9. But look, she's come back strong with this preparation. She's nice and tuned up for a good forward performance on Saturday.
I suppose it probably tells you where you are. Like Chatak was first up as well, 1100 short, but then you've got Red Zell, who we know's back, rock hard fit.
Yeah, I think that's probably the horse that I'm most sort of afraid of. Yeah. A horse that's already had a nice hard run. He looks he's a very consistent horse. He's obviously top class. And just that extra fitness probably on his side is probably the only concern.
Do I see a bit of a roughie in the Kingston town?
Yeah, a bit of a roughie. But look, he's very much a confidence horse, and Rachel gets on very well with him. Could make excuses for his run in the Wyong Cup, a little bit firm that day. He probably had to get going a little bit earlier than he would have liked in the run. So he just sort of peaked on that run. Maybe the backup didn't quite suit. So if there's a bit of tempo on, you'll see him doing his best work late.
Couple down in Melbourne, race 2.
He's look, I think he needed that run first up. Like all Sydney horses having their first run around Caulfield, he wobbled a little bit, just sort of making that run. He wanted to lay in a little bit, so I think there's a huge amount of upside there. The big Flemington track will play into his favour, so a nice run first up. Had a good work around Mooney Valley in between, so he's come on fitness-wise, and Royal Symphony's the horse to beat. But look, very happy with that. We've got fitness on our side as opposed to him resuming.
The JRA Trophy, 2500. Sis Montaigne, roll forward, tough.
Yeah, he puts himself in the race. He's on pace. A good tough campaigner. Sort of hard to gauge how far we can go with this horse, because every time we raise the bar, he just keeps improving. So this is another tough ask again against some seasoned horses, but he's doing well and deserves his chance.
Bott's Bottler.
Bott's Bottler. The tricky weekend for us, but look, I will stick with Pandemonium, even though we were potting her a bit. Just with the distance,
you can tip another stables. You can tip another stables. Hey, the late great Johnny Morris. I remember interviewing Johnny. It was a great bloke one day, and I asked him for his best, and he said, "You know what? I was going to tip you one of mine." He said, "But I saw a horse work the other morning." He said, "It's trained by Gay." He said, "And let's face it," he said, "she trains a hell of a lot bloody better than me." And he tipped it, did one.
Look, I hopefully it's not going to be that bad of a weekend. No, we're going well, but I think from what we saw, Pandemonium, she had a nice course proper gallop here at Canterbury. Going back a week, and she worked with Gold Standard and that was his final gallop going into Saturday. There was very little between the two, so going off that bit of work and just how well she's doing in the stable, I'll have to stick with her.
Bit of value, Bott's Bottler Pandemonium. Good luck Saturday.
Thanks, Richie. Cheers.